Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the city of Wuhan. So let's see, last episode we made this mess. We are, however, getting pottery, and most of the way there with brewing. So that'll be the funds sorted, hopefully permanently. But this episode, I believe our primary objective is going to be to work out where we're gonna put this exactly. Oh dear. Um... I think we might just have to get something set up temporarily for that. Okay, well, that's at least we can put it right against the road here. That should be fine for the moment. I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. This is literally just gonna be this. All of this is getting removed at some point.
My list of
Not
job
you.
openings is huge and I can't find any workers to fill the posts.
I think yeah, the employee shortage is actually not that bad, and we've got more incoming. There is that, but like whatever, we're just this is all temporary. It's just to get things started. It also occurs to me. This isn't going to be helping that much. Getting this all figured out. Is it? Is it? Maybe it is, because we are going to want to figure out how... Like, one major thing that occurred to me is, this is a really beautiful structure to be around, to live next to. And we were thinking about putting it, like, up here. But that's a terrible idea. Because that doesn't leave very much room around it. It'd be much better if it was down here-ish, so that there's plenty of room around it. There's still plenty of room out front of it to put the monument and festival square. Speaking of which, you know, maybe we should be doing that. We don't have the money yet, but it's... They've already wiped out the pottery. We've got beer. Is it you who buys beer? No. Yes. Oh, they buy both. Okay.
We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
Yeah, okay. But it occurs to me also that we could get this area down here set up. Which... No, not that one. I say, is this going to be relatively easy to figure out? Like, because we don't want to put it like this, because that'll be a terrible, fertility. We want it kind of on the spot properly. So that's 3. We could put it like there, and then have a gap, and then there, and then have a gap, and then there. For roads. Well, actually for irrigation as well. Right, because you need both of those. Maybe we just put 2 straight, a row of 2 straight up each side, like, you know, one here, and then straight down and straight up, and then have the road run straight along next to it, and then the irrigation ditch right along that, and it can like poke across the road into it. That sounds like an idea. I'm not sure if I want to figure that out at the moment, though, because we would need to be doing more than just that. It wouldn't. We need to figure out how to do housing down over here as well. Are these? I don't remember when it was Men-Nefer, wasn't it? Where we had these last, and I don't remember if they're desirable to live next to or not. Yeah, I don't remember. Either way, that's gonna require a ferry setup and I don't know. What's your issue? Oh, nothing. Our food production is not great. Although potentially it's actually the transport. Oh no, yeah, it's the transport, isn't it? Is there any way we can easily fix that? I don't think there is. Even if we had another ferry. Temporary. It's all temporary. We just need the people to get this to work. Primarily, we need to get the industry going enough that we can make enough money that spending money to get other things set up is not a problem. Which, at this point, I think means that we're just going to be sitting here staring at this. So, let's figure out how we're gonna have this thing. I figure that these rock walls are irritating. This one kind of curls down here a little bit. This one is very much diagonal, and it's throwing it off. Throwing off where we would want it because of the roads. How big is this? Not very. 3 by 3. And then this is a 5 by 5. See, it's like... What if we did it this way? Would that help? No, not even. Not even a little bit. Because we want it for the beautification for housing, right? Let's see. From this, the wall here, it goes wall, space, space, maybe say a road, and then put it there. That would leave space for two by two houses there. Or maybe we want bigger. Maybe like 1, 2, 3, and then road. Maybe we scoot it back far enough. Because there's also that side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this right here is throwing this off a little bit. We scoot it back far enough that that's not an issue. Do we want it backed up all the way like that? I guess on, let's see, the diagonal, let's see. Go to the left and then down one. That's a diagonal. There's a space there, back there. Or no, there's not. Now there is. That would let it go, let the road go around, all the way around this. Which could be beneficial. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces. No, that's 4 spaces in between, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That would give space for 3 by 3 houses, potentially. And then a road right next to the temple complex. And the northeast side there. Not a problem at all. And that eastern corner, it would be one away from that. That lets the road go around it like that. Which would put it, what? Here? Is that correct? Sure is. How does that look? And I figure we just pull the road all the way around it. Because I don't think, like... I don't think it benefits us to not do that in this particular area. And then we've got space for, like, this back here. And I figure... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... That? Is that it? Yes. So... Boom. So that gives, if we were to, because we'll have have the road all the way around. If we roadblock that space right there, then that lets us do something like this, with the water on either side of the roadblock. Potentially a bazaar next to that. And those will be back there, kind of out of the way. And that'll let the road go around, and then to the front. So how do we loop this? So that it's a long, continuous type of thing. You know? How are we looking for people? Unemployment. That's nice. I mean, it's not nice, but it's change of pace. Let me just think for a second. Are we forgetting anything? Because, like, we'll want something like this. I figure probably out front. That would leave a space in the center. Maybe instead of having the road carry on from here centered, maybe we have it like offset by a couple, so that there's 3 spaces in the middle. That would, no, not you. That would leave the roads on either side of this, which could be down here somewhere, I think. I don't know exactly where that lines up, but say here-ish. Festival Square, say here. But have the roads go around it and then through it this way rather than through it centered. That way there's lots of road, and the road all along here has space for houses if we need it. On this side it's not a problem. On this side it gets problematic because of that outcrop. Alternatively, we could take the road off and loop it this way, or off the back here, loop it around for more space. And I guess this would go along like that ish, wherever the walls, you know. And since housing would be back here, I don't know. Does is there's because that is there. Is that because of those? The walls? Are the walls not desirable? Let's see. Walls do not need road access and are undesirable neighbors. Towers are manned by guards trained by the city's recruiter to hurl javelins. Okay. So they require road access, employees, and sentries from the recruiter. Okay. So that does kinda... Oh. And you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and turn that off, because we don't need it. Although I suppose that'll just affect unemployment, won't it? You know what? Never mind. We can, whatever. Does anybody buy limestone? I don't think so. It would be Dashur. Yeah. It's just, I'm trying very hard to get the most out of the space that we have available, which is just not very much. I might be trying a little too hard. Here's the thing, if we make these 3x3 houses, we can. I don't know if we can. No! Ah! Oh, yeah, but... Well, that's irritating. Well... I don't know, I still think, like, having it... Well, I mean, I guess it could be just one continuous loop around the whole thing. And rather than splitting it up with a roadblock here, we could just have water and bazaar either side of the center line. That there's the center line. Oh, we have a whole bunch of money now. Is there anything in particular we want to spend it on right this moment? Yes, there is, now that I think about it. We're gonna slap this thing down. What? Is this not a road intersection? What? Is because the people are in the way? What is going on here? One, two, 1, 2. What? What's going on? Why didn't... Okay, no, seriously, why is what is what? Is there something in the way there? Oh, there's a bit of garden there, for crying. Everybody just ignore me, it's fine. Whatever. Who is the patron of this city? It's Seth. Let's go ahead and do that then, shall we? Because that's something we're gonna need to avoid. I'd really rather he didn't burn down our only fort, and I expect he will probably have something to say about the walls as well. Speaking of which... I want to see how this works. It's not cheap, but probably want one over here at some point anyway. Oh, that's frustrating. Why? Why? Thought those diagonals were gonna be fine, but it looked like not. Maybe we just have that like that. These are gonna be a pain in the butt, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. Hmm. Well, that's nice, at least. But yeah, let's see here. Let's not leave a lot of room on this side. Maybe we have the festival square the other side of this rock. So, like there. Right? That gives it space for the road to go around it, and we can have housing around that. Either side. And maybe, actually, if this goes down the center line instead. Right? We can still have houses either side of that. Nope, that's not what I want. 3x3, like there, space, 3x3 there, then road around that. Of course, we should also probably have other temples. We would need one to Ptah, wouldn't we? So maybe roadblock center there and let them go around, but then here let them converge on one another again and then split it up. Because like this could be instead of right here. No, actually that's fine right there. I think. No. Irish Festival. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Thing is, because this is a 5x5, we would need to move it. To something like that, because the road going around it is going to be a 7x7. Correct? Is that correct? Yes. This is 7 wide. That would allow house here. Here? Okay. Where's the center? It would be there. Double check that fits. Yes, that fits. And then could be have a 3x3 house either side of that. So actually it could be scooted back one. Thing is, I'm still not entirely sure about the desirability of like rocks. I don't think it affects it. But on the other hand, it does make there be less space for beautification. You know? What if we were to scoot this all up into the this way, one, to make it have space? Because this, like, you see the problem? Because if we're going to try to do the 3x3 houses, is that going to be enough beautification? But the temple complex itself is adding a huge amount of beautification, so that's part of the reason we're using it in the first place for these. So that might work. And then we can have a separated road going along there if we have a 3x3 house there, and that'll connect to the defenses. Right? That should allow them to function, I hope. Need guards from a recruiter. How long does that take? Oh, is that you? No.
From hunger, I'm nearly collapsing under the weight of all this water.
We're not doing that bad for food. Too little entertainment. There are jugglers, like, all over the place. What do you mean? They are literally walking by your house. I don't know what your deal is. Okay. Whatever you say. No. Okay, I'm trying really hard to figure out how many houses we can fit here, but like this is melting my brain. Let's assume we butt it all the way up against that. We've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Wait, is that correct? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah, it would be right there. Lavish Festival. There is no way we can possibly scoot the temple complex to accommodate this because it's from here to there. That's the issue. Right? So we might have to just settle with a lesser house here. There's no way to get this to fit, is there? Is there? I don't think there is, because it's as far down to the left as it possibly can be because of the rock outcropping here. Like, that's 3 spaces and then road. The only way to do anything else would be to have the temple complex itself but directly up against the houses, which does not work because they all still need roads, whether we like it or not. So I feel like we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that this ain't gonna fit a 3x3 house here. Hang on. If we were to, just out of curiosity, instead of butting it up directly, what if we scoot it one further this way? Nope. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 3x3 houses versus 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't actually solve anything, does it? But the thing with this, doing it this way, is we can pull a road off of that. Have it roadblocked there, pull the road off and connect it to up yonder, and that will help move things through. And I feel like that might be beneficial. Alright, well, how about out front of it? We're gonna want space for temples. The other Ptah's temples. So if we do that, do we assume that the houses go up directly up against the temples? Or do we assume that there's a gap? Given the state of this map, I feel like we can't afford a gap. On these ones, we need a gap to get the beautification up high enough, I think. Having said that, I'm not 100% certain, actually. I'm gonna go with that assumption for now. If it turns out that's not the case, maybe we can rearrange things, but for the moment, I'm going to assume that that's the case. So over here would mean that house between those, right? And then these spaces here would be the temple. House between that, which suggests to me that maybe we scoot this down a bit. Right? Because that'll give us another house here, and here, potentially, maybe. I'm not sure if we're gonna need a gap there, though, between that and the road, because if we do it like this, right? With the festival square. The festival square is nice, right? Yeah, this is, I mean, it's not super duper nice, but it's nicer. I'm pretty sure it's affecting the road, I think. I'm pretty sure if you just slap it down somewhere, it does make the road go brick, right? Either way, that'll mean that there's plaza all the way around it, so maybe we can get away with that being the house there. right? And plaza along the road there. And we could have one here and here. Oops. I mean, I don't know why I'm being so finicky about doing that the exact right way, but whatever. Do that there. Problem is, I do think we still need this to be roadblocked off from this way so that the walkers are forced to go around. I say that. We might not need to do that because we are going to need to have bazaars and water over here and bazaars and water over here, right? Guaranteed. Which, it occurs to me, guess that's gonna have to be right there. And the road go around it, right? Oh, for goodness sake. Well, I mean, you get the picture, right? Really? We're selling that. Why is he so displeased? Oh, it's because he has a additional temple, isn't it? Let's just make a temporary fix. That was the right one, right? Yes. Then if this goes there, then that leaves space for bazaar here-ish and then water here-ish, right? Problem is that spot right there. Because that's this sort of size. Might not be able to do 4 houses here. We might have to scoot this back. I'm feeling like, yeah, we're gonna have to because we do need this space. I just realized that. So, hold it. Scoot it all the way back to there. Nope, did it again. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to measure with my eyes today, but I really am. So that there. And that there. I'm assuming this is nice to live next to. I don't actually know. But then we have... that was also a 3x3 I could have used to measure. It doesn't matter. Ooh, but this does have an issue. Because if we want 2 houses flanking the road going that way, because we will have a road going that way, that just seems sensible. could have the road going this way as well. Put something over here, I don't know what. But if we have them flanking here, that works. Right there, and then right there. But here, it works on this side, but not on this side because of the rock outcropping there. So I guess we have to have it further over. I'm absolutely going way overboard with this. That correct? Yes. And we can have like just to help illustrate what I'm talking about, we can have this be a house, this be a house, this. And then down here somewhere we'll have these. I'm considering taking the road around... Well, we can't really do that, can we? There's no easy way to roadblock the this way, is there? Because I'm pretty sure as soon as you put this down... Well, you have to put the road down before you put it there, so the road is going to be there whether you like it or not. It's going to be the cross. All the way. Is that okay? Because that does leave a lot of intersections. These ones are gonna be roadblocked there and there, which is fine. But it'll be... That's maybe a bad idea, actually. Maybe we should scoot this out one further. Instead. Because that... No, that's still the same problem. It would need to be one out further again. Which is getting close to being in the way of that. But one more... Hey. Nice. Obelisk. Festival Square. House. House. This way, we have a water supply, say, somewhere here. And a bazaar. Maybe one of each. They'll be able to go this way, but there's just this intersection, and then this intersection. Alternatively, we could put it right up against that and run the roads straight from there. That would be better. That would be significantly better. Now that I really think about it. So actually, this is as far to the southeast as we can reasonably get it, while still having space for this. Or something like this. Something in this space. Maybe we do that. But do that. Is that... going to leave those ones, but let's see. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then the actual thing there would be there. Oh, that's armor. Be there. So here instead of there, is that a good idea? Does that give more space for other houses? Because, like, we have house here. I feel like that does actually work, doesn't it? Hold on, give me the gardens back. Wait. We do it like that. And then do it like this. That's space there. And then there. And then there. Boom. 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 And then these two. This is a temple. House. Gap for beautification. House. House here. And then in the four corners, the diagonals away from the festival square, those are places where we can have large statues or something similar. And then the obelisk is directly abutting the festival square. I feel like that does actually work. For real. So something like this. Whoops. How's that look? And we can figure out this as we go, whether it's this or this, for the sizing, for the numbers. I think that works. How are we doing for beer? How much did he need? I thought it was 400. No, guess it's not gonna tell me. Oh, we don't have a mansion. We didn't build a mansion last mission, did we? What did we just do? Oh, we didn't actually even stockpile it. That was just... Oh. Okay, that's... I guess we got a pretty decent beer production going. That's good to know. Okay, yeah, that seems that seems like an actual plan for putting stuff down. Because we can do 2x2 houses in these spaces, leaving gaps as we've done before. These spaces in particular, we can put the temples in, and then the I do think it'd probably be best if we had dual water supply and then dual bazaar. And I think the beautification is going to be enough to make those upgrade once we get this built. At least I sure hope so, because if not, that's going to be inconvenient, but it'll allow things to move. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put a road there to start with. Make sure to remind myself. And we'll probably pull one off of this side too. We could go around or something with the towers. Hopefully, I feel like we should put the walls in, not necessarily first, but sooner, before these houses at least, so we know whether or not we can have this one here, because I'm feeling like we should actually scoot it down one like this as well. I don't know. Oh, we have people. That's not what I want. Nice. Can I click the wall, please? There was a dude on there. This is not a great angle. This is also a difficult angle. Yeah, these angles are just not great. At least, at the very least, he was able to go and patrol, because we saw him there. So that's good at the very least. But I think it's probably a good spot to leave the episode here. We have a plan that's actually quite nice. And, yeah, that should give us, especially if we do have houses here, right? Even if they're just 2x2s to start with, have a house here and a roadblock there, and a road coming off here, industry over here connecting to that would still be able to get access to the houses. Same with this. I don't think this should have, actually, let's check. Ooh, that does have quite a large impact, doesn't it? So this might not be able to be a house. Actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I feel like we've got a good idea of how to start setting up a nicer city. And, also this episode, we have definitely solved the funds issue. It's just a matter of getting people over here to trade.
I'll be a hero when I bring these goods
Also, the
back
pottery
to my
is
homeland.
not going fast. I'm not sure why it's so slow. I don't think they're getting, like, all of it. Oh, I did forget to do this. Which would help. I mean, I guess we should be building up a bit of a stockpile anyway, but all of this is gonna move probably soon, so it doesn't matter too much. I don't know. I kind of feel like we focus on this area for industry. Like maybe have the housing... Ah, gee, I don't know. These have such an enormously large area of effect. Oh, shipwrights. I wonder if that means if we build a shipwright, he might just give us lumber without us needing to buy any. That might be worth just looking into for the science of it, because I don't actually know. Does he give resources to... Because usually the ones where he affects a storage yard, it's a duplication of resources, not a giving of resources. But because these are fairly specific structures, you know, it's just these three. Maybe he would just give them the materials. I don't know. Should test that actually. I'll try to remember to do that next episode. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode. So I will say thank you for watching. Take care and farewell.